The Broken Mind. Dr. Sebastian Gislin is a brilliant but unstable psychiatrist working for a secret U.S. program. He believes mental illness can be weaponized rather than cured. His top subject is Duncan, a man with extreme dissociative identity disorder. Inside Duncan exist three dominant personas: Cowboy, Ninja, and Viking. Each persona has unique combat instincts and emotional triggers. The program views Duncan as a miracle and a ticking bomb. Project CNV. The government secretly funds Project Cowboy Ninja Viking CNV. Its goal is to create the perfect super soldier through fractured identities. Duncan is trained in weapons, tactics, and survival under controlled conditions. The personas begin responding independently during missions. Cowboy favors guns and charisma. Ninja relies on stealth and precision. Viking embodies brute force, rage, and ancient honor. First field test. Duncan is deployed on a Black Ops mission overseas. The personas switch uncontrollably under stress. Despite the chaos, the mission succeeds with brutal efficiency. Handlers are shocked by how lethal the identities are together. Duncan remembers nothing afterward. Waking up covered in blood, cracks begin forming in the program's ethical foundation. Loss of control. The personas begin talking to each other inside Duncan's mind. They argue over control, purpose, and identity. Viking wants war, Cowboy wants freedom, Ninja wants silence. Dr. Gislin encourages the conflict, believing it strengthens them. Duncan's mental state rapidly deteriorates. The program ignores warning signs for results. A moral voice. Enter Dr. Eleanor Brooks, a neuroscientist assigned to evaluate Duncan. She sees him as a victim, not a weapon. Eleanor forms a fragile emotional bond with Duncan. She questions the legality and morality of Project CNV. Her concerns are dismissed by military leadership. Duncan begins trusting her more than anyone else. The awakening. During therapy, Eleanor triggers an unintended breakthrough. Duncan briefly gains awareness of all three personas at once. For the first time, he feels whole and terrified. The personas realize they are being used. Cowboy laughs it off. Ninja stays quiet. Viking burns with fury. This moment changes everything. Betrayal. The government orders Duncan's termination after instability reports. A kill squad is sent to erase Project CNV. Duncan survives by instinctively switching between personas. The lab is destroyed in a violent escape. Dr. Gislin disappears under mysterious circumstances. Duncan becomes the most dangerous man alive. Manhunt. Duncan is labeled a rogue asset and hunted globally. News leaks spark conspiracy theories and public panic. Each persona handles survival differently. Cowboy seeks allies. Ninja avoids detection. Viking fights relentlessly. The switches grow faster and more violent. Duncan's body begins to break down. Inner war. Inside Duncan's mind. The personas clash for dominance. They replay memories, trauma, and suppress guilt. Viking blames weakness. Cowboy mocks fear. Ninja observes quietly. Duncan risks losing himself completely. Eleanor tracks him down, refusing to give up. She believes integration is the only solution. Reunion. Eleanor confronts Duncan in a remote safe house. She helps him stabilize his breathing and thoughts. The personas respond to her presence differently. Cowboy flirts, Ninja listens, Viking tests her courage. Eleanor convinces Duncan to stop running. They decide to expose the truth behind CNV. The hidden enemy. They discover Project CNV has expanded worldwide. Other fractured soldiers exist. Far less stable than Duncan, Dr. Gislin is revealed to be leading the next phase. He believes Duncan is the failed prototype. A final weaponized mind is being prepared. Time is running out. Training the chaos. Duncan trains to control persona, switching deliberately. Each identity teaches him its strengths. Cowboy sharpens marksmanship and leadership. Ninja improves speed, focus, and stealth. Viking builds endurance and raw power. For the first time, the personas cooperate. Infiltration. The team infiltrates a heavily guarded CNV facility. Ninja dominates the operation's opening phase. Silent takedowns and surveillance neutralize defenses. Cowboy takes over during firefights with stylish confidence. Viking unleashes control fury when overwhelmed. Duncan moves like three warriors in one body. The final subject. They find the ultimate CNV experiment, a mindless killing machine. Unlike Duncan, it has no moral core. Ghislaine praises it as perfection. Duncan sees what he could have become. A brutal battle erupts inside the collapsing facility. Each persona is pushed to its limit. Face to face, Duncan confronts Dr. Ghislaine directly. The doctor claims pain creates purpose. He insists fractured minds are humanity's evolution. Duncan rejects the idea of being defined by trauma. The personas agree for the first time. Ghislaine is defeated, physically and ideologically. Sacrifice. The facility's self-destruct is activated. Someone must stay behind to stop a global data upload. Viking volunteers without hesitation. Cowboy argues, Ninja calculates the odds. Duncan accepts the risk, integrating fully. He saved the world at great personal cost. Silence. Duncan survives, but loses the clear voices of personas. They fade into instincts rather than identities. The world never learns the full truth. Project CNV is officially erased. Eleanor helps Duncan recover in isolation. Peace feels unfamiliar, but real. A new balance. Duncan learns to live as one man again. Echoes of Cowboy, Ninja, and Viking remain. He channels them into controlled purpose. Eleanor encourages healing, not heroics. Duncan struggles with guilt and lost power, but also finds hope. The legacy. Rumors surface of other CNV survivors. Governments quietly rebuild similar programs. Duncan knows the cycle may repeat. He prepares, not as a weapon but a guardian. The personas whisper faintly, ready if needed. Balance is maintained, not erased. Final shot. Duncan walks into the sunset, calm and focused. A gun, a blade, and a shadow move with him. Cowboy smiles, Ninja watches, Viking stands proud. Within, he is no longer broken. He is not a project. He is Cowboy, Ninja, Viking.